USAA knows dynamic duos can save the day, like superheroes and sidekicks or auto and home insurance. With USAA, you can bundle your auto and home and save up to 10%. Learn more and get a quote at usaa.com/bundle. Restrictions apply.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
Lauren, have you heard about the newest self-care trend, fibre maxing?
No, tell me.
Well, everyone's talking about it at the moment because it's flipping the script on food hacks. Instead of focusing on what to cut out, it's about what to add in. More plants, more texture, more variety.
That's what you get with today's sponsor, Daily 30 by Zoe. Every scoop of Daily 30 has 5 grams of fibre from over 30 plants. It's created by Zoe's scientists to help you get more fibre and plant diversity. No extra prep required.
It's one of the simplest ways you can fibre max any meal. I'm adding it to my favourite dish, which is a miso cod and mixed greens tray bake.
And I love it with a green tahini chicken salad dish, but you can add it to anything. Pasta dishes with vegetables on top of yogurt or with eggs. It tastes great and it fits in easily to a busy routine.
So if you've been meaning to give it a go, now is the time. Head to zoe.com/daily30 and use the code selfcare10 for 10% off. Plus, you'll get a free bright yellow Zoe tin and a magnetic scoop.
That's selfcare10 at zoe.com/daily30.
This episode is sponsored by Zoe.
Hello everybody, I'm Nicole Goodman.
And I'm Laura Mishkon, and welcome to Self-Care Club.
It's the final episode
Of the summer. Yeah.
The very final episode.
We're going to take a little break for August, aren't we?
We're not going to be recording or releasing new shows for 6 weeks.
Nope.
So we're going to be back with a brand new episode on the 1st of September.
And it's a banger. We've already recorded it.
We have already recorded it and we're really excited about it. It's all about your gut health, but we don't want to give too much away, but I promise you will not be disappointed. But we wanted to end with a great summer show.
Yes.
We wanted to leave you feeling inspired.
Yes.
And by the way, the next 2 weeks, we're going to be releasing old episodes from some of our summer shows.
Yes.
Like Wear the Shorts. That was a great one.
That was a really
We haven't
good
decided
one.
on the next one yet, but stay tuned. We're not leaving you totally in the lurch.
We are not. We're going to end on a note that feels, well, sort of sun-soaked, a little bit rebellious.
Yeah. Because summer has a funny way of bringing out parts of us that we forget, doesn't it?
Yeah.
That we forget the rest of the year. And the more relaxed, we're more playful, we're more slightly feral versions of
Totally.
ourselves. And that doesn't seem to happen the rest of the year, but it somehow comes out in summer. So that's kind of what we're exploring today, your summer selves.
Yeah, because you're not living on the school run. You're not like on that to-do list as much. Everything's a bit more pared back, a bit more relaxed. Do you know what I mean?
You're not spontaneous.
You're not in routine as much in the summer.
No, and I think sometimes you can really struggle with that and sometimes you can really thrive in that, depending on your mind. It just depends on where you're at in yourself.
Yeah. There's no other time of the year where you're just not wearing any shoes, maybe not even a bra. You're in a little sundress. You're in your garden. You may be just having rosé and crisps for your dinner. And
I
you
never, ever, ever, ever
have rosé and crisps for dinner. I do. Often.
Do you?
Yeah. That's one of my favourite dinners.
In London?
Yeah.
I do it on holiday. You see, that in itself is interesting. Like, we allow and give ourselves permission to do things on holiday, or if in fact just the summer, that we don't the rest of the year.
Absolutely.
So today we're going to ask you, what part of you wakes up in summer that you maybe miss the rest of the year? Maybe it's your sense of fun, maybe it's your sex drive, maybe it's your ability to just sit still in the sun without feeling guilty.
Yeah, we're talking about our summer selves that emerge when the pressure lifts a little, and what that might look like to keep that little summer self around when the autumn jumpers come back out to the wardrobe.
Think of it as a little love letter to the version of you that feels more relaxed and perhaps more alive. So no, this episode isn't about body image. It isn't about wearing the shorts. We've done all that. And we will continue to do all that because we believe those conversations are really important and they're an enormous part of our self-care. But this is about energy. It's about your summer identity and claiming and keeping some of that summer joy for yourself.
Love it.
Yeah.
So let's get into it. The sun is out. So are my legs today.
Your legs are out. I'm so happy for you. You're wearing the shorts.
I'm wearing the shorts. And also, it was part of this show. I was like, fuck it. It's summer. I'm getting them out. And I don't care.
I love this for you.
Thank you.
I have also been wearing shorts.
Good.
In the gym.
In the gym.
Only.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
You never wear shorts in the gym normally?
Never.
Okay.
I just hate myself in shorts. I know. Because we've had the conversation and we're going to release it next week.
I think we are now going to have to release it.
We're definitely releasing it next week because it's an important conversation.
Yeah.
I think it's something you ask any woman. Like, there's so many women will say that they don't wear shorts here. Anyway, we're not going to get into it. That's for next week. But since we released that episode, there has been a little bit of permission in order for me to, well, like, why don't my legs have to look a certain way in order to wear shorts? They don't for men. Men just wear shorts.
Correct. Listen, I've got a whopping great big bruise and scratch on my thigh from the puppy, and I'm still wearing the shorts today because whatever. It's very hot.
You know, you look very nice in shorts.
That's very sweet of you to say. I also don't really like myself in them, but I just put them on this morning. I was like, this is what feels comfortable. This is what I'm wearing.
I mean, I took my daughter shopping the other day and we went into Henny's and they've got, you know, the Henny's body range.
Yes, yeah.
It is a brilliant sportswear range. It's really reasonable and it's brilliant. And they had a training skirt, basically like a tennis skirt.
Yeah.
I'm on the paddle court a lot.
Yeah.
And I thought that is so much nicer than shorts. I don't have to feel restricted or tight or like, you know, my flabs popping out from underneath it, like all of that. And I wore it.
I've been desperate for you to have a paddle outfit for months.
I now have a black paddle skirt and I walked in and my husband was like, you look very cute.
Love it.
Like, thanks. I hate myself in it, but thanks.
Okay. But you wore it anyway.
Because it's hot. It's too hot.
Yeah, it is.
Anyway, so let's start
Yes.
with who is your summer self? And can I just say at the top of the show, like the questions that we're going to be asking each other are really questions for you clubbers. So it's a chance for you to get reflective about your summer self and what you want for yourself, what you want to keep, what you want to be rid of, and just bringing awareness to the energy that is surrounding the summer and how you can keep hold of the parts that you like.
Yeah. Okay, who is my summer self? I would say I have less routine.
Well, you're obviously more relaxed with the dinner, with the crisps and the rosé.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, you would never do that in the winter.
It has been known to happen in the winter. There's definitely
Wild.
been sofa nights with red wine and many crisps.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes around to Christmas and then you get like the really good
all those lovely
like the
flavours.
Yeah, like the
mature cheddar.
The Christmas crisps.
Yeah, Christmas
It
crisps.
has been known to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely better in routine. I'm definitely spending less time like literally at the oven because, you know, it's so hot. You're doing like lighter meals and salads and just bits and pieces. So I'm spending less time, I guess, domestically.
And people are coming and going in your household, I assume, with your two older boys. So not everybody's around all the time.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a bit more flexible in the summer.
Yeah.
Kids have got friends over some nights. Some nights I've got their girlfriend staying. Some nights there's nobody there.
And do you like the flexibility?
I don't mind it because I know that I haven't got that 6:45 get up, school run, make sure that Josh is at tennis, this, that, and the other, all the clubs.
And does that change your, like the time that you wake up in the morning? Is that all changed?
I get up a little bit later. I also feel like, because we always don't work in August, so I always feel like I have a little bit more bandwidth. If Josh makes a last minute plan, it's like, can you drop me here? Can you pick me up? I can, because I haven't got the, you know, I'm not rigid in my routine with work. I think I seem to wear a lot more jewellery in the summer. I think because my arms are exposed, so I'm like stacking the rings, stacking the bracelets. And
but I like even that part of it, like the wardrobe changes.
Yeah.
Obviously it changes from summer to winter, but I mean, I was definitely born to be living in a hot climate.
Oh my God, me too. I
do come much more into myself, and I love, it's the late nights. So like in the winter, I
Yeah.
always feel like I have to rush the day because the days are so short.
Yeah.
Even like the walking the dog. Like if I don't walk her first thing in the morning, it doesn't matter. I can walk her at 8 p.m.
Yes.
And I love that. It's one of my favourite things about the summer.
So nice.
That she'll
So
get
nice.
a walk. There's no rush. There's no stress on it.
Do you remember when the kids were little and it was light at 10 o'clock and trying to get them to go to bed at 7 was impossible because it was still hot and
Yeah.
sunny?
Yeah.
But now it doesn't matter because now they're big boys.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's also things like I read more. So I have like my summer books that I know that I'm going to take on holidays, and actually makes me really excited to choose my summer holiday reads. So I get more involved with that.
So I think what you're pointing to is there's just more time. It's more relaxed. It's just so much. It sounds like it's all just a little bit calmer.
It's just a little freer.
Yeah, freer. Yeah,
It's freer. It's
Yeah.
more spontaneous. It's a bit more fun.
yeah.
I think.
I think summer is a bit more fun.
Yeah.
And well, for me, I think my summer self is definitely more relaxed. I definitely, when we go on holiday, I train a lot less.
Mm-hmm.
I always use that as an opportunity to sort of rest my body. And I like that. I like that I rest because I'm always ready to come back and get back into my routine. I really thrive in routine. So it always takes me a moment to kind of
Recalibrate.
yeah,
Yeah.
to kind of find my relaxation mode in being a little bit freer and lazier.
The switching off does take adjustment.
I'm not good with it.
Yeah.
I'm really not good with it. So there's that. I definitely do things like, well, especially on holiday, like I would obviously lie in the sun guilt-free. Like I would never, ever do that here.
Neither would
I just
I.
can't.
No.
There's always something to do.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
allow
yeah.
myself. Or like some of the things that Adam and I do on holiday sometimes, if we're like staying in a villa or in a flat or something, we'll like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we'll just go and watch TV and like watch a box set. And that to me feels so,
Indulgent.
yeah, and so
Yeah.
fun and so naughty. And
Yeah.
it's not at all, but because we're both relaxed and we both have the time to just do what we really want to do.
Yeah.
So I love that. I still do stay in as much routine as I can. I still kind of put the alarm on at 6:30.
Do you? On
Yeah.
holiday?
No, not on holiday.
Oh.
But when I'm here,
Right.
like I'll still get up. Like my kids have finished school now,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm still been up every morning at 6:20 in the gym by 7:15.
Wow. Okay.
Because I like to get my exercise done early, and if
First
I
thing.
don't, it just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I've tried it. Oh, I'll
Yeah.
wake up at 8, and it just doesn't, and it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
So I try to be a little bit looser, but I'm not brilliant in it.
But that's okay. That's what works for you.
Yeah, but again, I do just adore the late nights. I just love that, and I adore the wardrobe changes, and I adore just not having to go out with a coat.
Yeah.
And not having to put my walking boots on because the woods are muddy.
The mud. When you have a dog, I really think you appreciate the warmer months so much more because the mud, the wellies, the washing of the
dog.
and that miserable, like it's drizzly and it's cold and
Yeah.
you've got to go out, but you don't want to.
Yeah.
And in the summer months, it's a pleasure.
And it's so gorgeous just to come home from a walk and she just goes in the house.
Yes.
Like, those things I just love.
And then like you look at your scarves and your big winter coats in the cupboard and you're like, oh my God, I don't even remember wearing those. And then you get to that point in the year where you can't imagine going out without a coat and scarf and hat. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Would you say you thrive more in the summer versus the winter?
Yeah. I like the feel of warmth on my skin. I hate being cold. I just hate it. It makes me sad.
It's not the cold for me. It's more the dullness.
the greyness.
Yeah, the clouds, the rain. I just like the bright. So even in the winter, if it's a beautiful sunny day, I'm good.
Yeah, that's okay.
I just need sunshine.
Yeah.
I really need the sunshine. Yeah. So we have a few questions that we want to ask you guys at home, but we're going to ask each other. But as we said before, it is an opportunity for you just to reflect on your own experience. But we're going to give you a few prompts to get the juices flowing.
Yeah.
So here are the prompts, and we're going to talk them out, and then
Okay.
maybe we'll get your minds going, clubbers. What do you do more of in the summer? Mm-hmm. What do you do less of? Mm-hmm. What do you love about yourself during summer, and what do you dislike about yourself during summer?
Oh. Okay.
So, shall I go first?
Yes,
Did you have a
please,
little thought about it?
please.
So, what do I do more of? I definitely do more walking. I mean, I walk a lot anyway, but I definitely do more walking, and I definitely do more exercise. I'm more motivated to do more exercise.
Okay.
I know I do a lot of exercise anyway, but it just feels a bit easier because I wake up at 6:30 in the morning and it's bright.
Yeah.
I can get up and I
Yeah.
can just throw on a pair of leggings and I just go. It's
Yeah.
just easier. I don't have to wrap up. And everything's easier.
Yeah.
You know? I go out more in the summer. I want to be out.
No one wants to be out in February.
No,
You want to be in.
no.
Cozy.
Yeah. It's harder. Everything's just harder.
You want to be in your pajamas at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, because it's pitch black at 5 o'clock, right? So there's that. What do I do less of? I do less moaning in the summer. Well, I mean, all right. I know the walk down here, there wasn't a lot. There was a lot of moaning. But yeah, I'm moaning less about the fucking weather.
Oh, God, me too. You know how I hate the weather.
Oh, and I always love the weather reports.
I'm
I love a weather report
very
from you.
obsessed with the weather.
So I definitely do less moaning. I think I do more shopping in the summer.
Okay.
There's that. What about you? More and less.
I do more drinking of wine.
Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. I mean, I do on holiday.
I would
don't
say.
know.
I do more. I feel like being more sociable because, again, I don't mind being out. I don't really want to go out when it's cold and dark. I do more reading. Okay, that's enough for more of. What do I do less of? Less sitting about. I feel like
But that ties into what I'm saying about the more exercise.
Yeah,
Just more active
I definitely sit about more
in the winter.
in
Well,
winter.
your energy's different.
Totally. And I in the summer I do definitely less like baking, cooking, everything in the kitchen-y, less. In the winter I feel like that real need to make soups and nurture and cook and bake and all of that, especially in the autumn. I don't in the summer. I just kind of let it go.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do I love about myself during the summer? Is that the next question?
Yeah, I don't know how to answer this.
That's
I
a
don't know.
really hard question.
I'll tell you what I dislike about myself in the summer.
Go
It's
on.
much easier to answer. I dislike how much I struggle to relax.
Okay.
It takes me so long. Like if we go on a week's holiday,
Yeah.
basically on like day 6, I'm in and I'm relaxed, and then we're going home.
Yeah.
It takes me so long.
Yeah.
If we're going away for 2 weeks, the first week of the holiday, and I just find it a little bit of a struggle.
Yeah. A lot of people do. It's really common.
I really dislike that
really
about myself.
normal.
I wish I could just chill the fuck out.
I really dislike how stressed and difficult I find packing, even though I have packed for decades. I'm always in such a bad mood the day of packing.
So
I find it really overwhelming.
I've got a new thing now,
Go on.
and I thought about it this very morning. Actually,
on.
we're going away on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right, we're going to France. We go to France most summers.
Yep.
So I know it really well, and I know where everything is. That
Yep.
really helps.
Yeah.
I don't have to remember every single tiny thing because I know exactly where the supermarket is, where
Yeah.
the chemist is.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
it's fine.
Uh-huh.
So that I acknowledge is very helpful. I have decided, because I also get really stressed about packing, I have decided to not to think about it. I'm not thinking about packing until I'm packing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pack on Saturday afternoon. We go on Sunday morning,
Yeah.
and the girls are going to pack themselves.
Yeah.
That finished, because
Yeah.
I don't need to be responsible. Daisy is 17, Lily Rose is like they are able
Yeah.
to pack themselves, and if they've forgotten something,
Then
that's
they've
on
forgotten
you.
something.
That's
Yeah.
on you, and we've got a washing machine, so
And
it's
between
fine.
the three of you, you'll be able to lend each other whatever it is that you've forgotten. You know,
Yeah.
it'll be okay.
So I'm just not thinking about it until Saturday afternoon, and that's the end of it.
I've got these really weird, short, bitty trips all summer.
Yeah,
I've got
that's rough.
like 3 days here, 2
Yeah,
days there. It's
yeah.
a bit annoying. So I have decided I'm going to pack one wash bag with everything in it, like a duplicate of everything that I use at home. And I'm just going to keep that bag packed for the whole summer. So
That's
that,
a really good idea.
thank you. So we'll have and we travel size, eye makeup remover, travel size, this, everything in there.
I do have that because I have it in my gym bag.
Right. And I'm just going to keep that packed the whole summer so I don't have to worry about that. It's done. And yeah, I'm going to just get myself organised and not stress about it.
Now, what do you love about yourself during summer? Come on, neither one of us have answered
What do I
this.
love about myself during the summer? That I'm just, I feel like I'm just a little more laid back than the rest of the year? A little more flexible, a little more agreeable.
Mine's going to be like really
Go on.
vacuous.
Go on.
I love my summer wardrobe.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. There's certain things I will only wear in the summer, or obviously, but only wear on holiday in the summer.
Yeah.
Like I have like a holiday wardrobe.
Yeah.
Like I love that.
I also like wearing like a lot less makeup. Like once I'm brown, I don't wear anything on my skin.
Oh, I do.
I just wear a bit of
always do.
mascara and I'm done.
Nice.
And I
There
like
you go.
that. I like
Everything's
that.
easier.
Everything's easy.
Everything's
yeah.
easier.
If you've shopped online, chances are you've bought from a business powered by Shopify. You know that purple Shop Pay button you see at checkout? The one that makes buying so incredibly easy? That's Shopify. And there's a reason so many businesses sell with it, because Shopify makes it incredibly easy to start and run your business. Shopify is the commerce platform behind 10% of all e-commerce in the US. Sign up for your $1 per month trial and start selling today at shopify.com/promo. Go to shopify.com/promo.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Okay. Next question.
Yes.
What do you think wakes your summer self up? And what shuts your summer self down?
Ooh.
So for me, it's definitely the longer days, as I've said. The longer days definitely wake me up. They definitely make me feel much more alive, more time. Everything feels less pressured. It's weird because it's still the same 24 hours, but it doesn't feel the same
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
So more daylight for me equals many more possibilities.
I think, yeah, I agree. It's the differences and the possibilities. So like the other night, it was really warm. It was 8 o'clock and we walked up the road to the local pub and we had dinner outside. Can't do that in the winter.
No.
And it was so easy. And we took the dog.
Free, it's
and
free.
you just sat outside and you do feel quite free. And it's really nice. Or like, you know, you want to go to the... You can go to the park and rather than like trot around the park and hurry home, you can just sit down, or then you just go and get an ice cream and then you spend another hour there and like, who cares? Because you don't really need to be anywhere and it's lovely to be outside. So that
But
wakes
younger
me
people
up.
are so much better at that. Like I went for a walk after dinner last week with Daisy and she said, oh, I'll come with you. She never comes with me. And she chit chats. She just doesn't stop. So she's so lovely to be with. And we went to the park and I was like, going to go to the park, walk around the park, walk home. And it's a 3.5 kilometre walk. It's great for the dog. You know, and then we got to the park and she just went into the middle of the park and just sat down. I'm like, what are you doing? She goes, just sit. I was like, I don't want to sit. We've got to walk. The dog has a walk. She's like, just sit.
She's good for you.
She is. And we sat down and we laid down and we were throwing the stick for the dog. So she was running around and it was gorgeous.
Yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah. Good for you, that sort
Yeah.
of thing.
It is. So I think the question is like, why do we shut this part of ourselves down when the summer ends?
Well, I think you're very aware of the season coming to an end. Like it's very physically visible. The leaves change, the blackberries end.
And also it's like that August bank holiday.
Yeah.
I always feel like someone's about to turn the light off.
Although I love September, it's actually my favourite month.
Oh no,
because-
June's my favourite
Is
month.
it?
Yeah.
I love September. I've always loved that kind of back to school feeling. Everything's new.
I do like September, and it's still warm enough
Yeah.
that you don't need
Yeah.
a big coat,
Yeah.
but it's cold enough that you put your like bomber jacket back
Yeah.
on, and you're kind of starting to.
Yeah.
I like it, but I always feel the sense of doom coming in because I really don't.
Because, you
I
know,
really hate the winter.
Those days are getting shorter, and then you get to the 21st of September and the clocks are going to change. That's going to happen. And then you know you've got Christmas 12 weeks later, and then the pressure and all the drama and all the everything of the build up to Christmas.
And I think it's like, you know, back to school and you're
Yeah.
back on the school
Yeah.
run and you've had this 6 weeks off where the kids have just been free and you felt free and suddenly everything's coming back into routine. And even though, as I've said, I thrive in routine and it works for me, and I'm always happy and relieved to get back to it. There is something quite sad about that.
Yeah, and there's always that thing of like, I've got to go and get the new school trousers, the new school shirt, the new school shoes, because they've just grown out of everything. I've only got one left in school now, but he's grown out of everything, so you've got to go and do that.
I've kind of stopped with that. My kids are like done with the growing.
Mine is not. He is just starting the growing, so
Yeah.
everything's a bit too small. So, it's just that feeling of like, you have to get back into routine and organised, I think.
So how do we keep this summer energy that we're talking about, this freeness, this possibility, this fun, this like the flirtation of life that we don't have in winter? How can we keep it? And is it possible to? Can we keep the same energy from season to season?
I think you have to remember that bit of yourself that is happy to be a bit spontaneous and a bit freer, and that's the bit you need to kind of hold on to when you feel bogged down in the routine.
I guess, like, where is it, that freeness of just going to the park and lying down and just sitting there chatting at 9 p.m. How can you create that in winter? I don't know if you can.
Yeah, it's harder. It is harder, but then that's kind of the beauty of seasons, right? Is that you are a different person and you feel different, and life is different in each quarter of the year, and I kind of like that.
So do I, and it gives you such a sense of gratitude
and rhythm. Like, there's a rhythm to the year. Listen, I'd love to live in a warm country, but I also can't imagine Christmas in 30 degrees. Like, I can't imagine, like, my friend lives in Australia and she has a barbecue on Christmas Day. I can't imagine that. I'm not saying it's not lovely. I'm sure it's delightful, but there's something about...
We are often away at Christmas, and it is
nice,
fucking amazing
to
be at Christmas at 30
I've
degrees.
never ever been away at Christmas.
Amazing.
I've only been here at Christmas, but there's something about the rhythm of the year. It's very stabilizing. It's good for you, and then you appreciate the warm bits.
You really do. Like, those longer days feel like such a gift, and I always make sure that I notice every day, it's still 7 o'clock and it's really light. It's still 8 o'clock and it's still like, I really try and lean in, for want of a better phrase, into that gratitude of those longer days, because I just love them so much.
I think that's nice.
But let's take a break, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a bit more about your summer self and how we can make this work for us long term.
After Zoomies at the dog park, it's time for Drive Up at Target. In goes a big bag of kibble and one squeaky chicken toy for the good boy. Drive Up that's ready when you are, only in the Target app. Just tap Target.
So, some examples that wake your summer self up. They're like environmental stuff, aren't they?
Yeah.
The daylight, the warmer skin,
Yes.
the warmer weather.
I open all the doors, all the windows. I have everything open, and I love that.
Being barefoot.
Always.
Just that. But
Always.
It feels much more grounding, actually.
Yeah. I mean, unless I have to leave to go anywhere, I'm barefoot the whole time. And I love that.
Yeah. I mean, I do too, but then I don't like it when my feet are dirty.
Oh, I don't care. Just wash them at the end of the day.
Lily Rose, when she was little, she always had black soles on her feet. She loved it. She loved it. The dirtier they were, the happier she was. She was always like this very feral kid who just wanted to be grounded.
Yeah, but after we spoke to the gut specialist, this show you'll hear September 1st, now you'll know that she's going to be very healthy.
Yeah, well, she is
Dirt
very
is good.
healthy.
Dirt
She's got
is good.
a terrible diet, and she's always been really healthy.
Dirt is
Thank
good.
God. Other things that wake your summer self up: social energy,
Yes.
seeing more people, like we said, last minute plans.
Yeah, like just come over, have a drink in my garden.
Yeah. Or like, I'm on one of this WhatsApp group with some of my girlfriends, and someone's always popping on there. Who fancies a walk tonight? You would never do that in winter.
No one wants to do that.
No. And the physical freedom
Yeah.
of like just fewer clothes,
Yes.
less layers.
Yes.
Even that feels freeing.
Less makeup, less everything for me. I love that.
Yeah. Just less constraints on your time. I think that's amazing.
Yes.
The mental spaciousness.
Yeah.
So even if you're not off work, your kids are off school, everything's shifted. It just, I don't know, the warmer days, they sort of mentally signal the permission to slow down.
And loosen up a little bit. Yeah.
Loosen up.
Yeah.
Loosen up your routine, even
Yeah.
though I struggle terribly with that. Even food's different.
Absolutely. Everything's lighter, fresher. I love the summer foods. I love all the salads. I love the smell of sun cream.
Oh, I love the smell of sun cream. So even your senses are on a different overload, aren't they? I love that. The other night I had people for dinner on Friday night, and I just thought, I don't want to make like a roast chicken, and no one wants that. And I made a duck and watermelon salad.
I love that.
With like this Asian coleslaw.
Yum.
And some potato wedges. And
Yum.
it went down such a treat.
Yeah, that's what you want.
Yeah.
And I love a barbecue. I don't want to make a barbecue, but I love being invited to a barbecue.
I love
eating a barbecue, but don't want to make one.
What's the clearing up?
No. Don't want to make one.
The clearing up of a barbecue is endless.
We have refused on principle to get a barbecue for 20 years because I just can foresee how annoying the whole barbecue issue is going to be. So I've just vetoed the whole thing.
Yeah, the cleaning of the barbecue is a pain in the arse.
I don't want that in my life.
You know what? Good for you.
Yeah.
But then you don't have any barbecue food.
That's fine. I can go to other people's barbecues.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. And we just want to bring some awareness to what may shut your summer self down.
Yeah.
Which we have been doing throughout the episode. So things like going back to your routine, as we said, the kids going back to school, having to do the school run, having to do the school uniform, picking up your responsibilities again.
Yeah, and also carrying the whole load of the family summer. It's a bit like we say at Christmas. It's your Christmas too.
God,
it's your summer holiday too. So you are also allowed to lie by the pool. You are also allowed to have an extra glass of wine at dinner. You're also allowed to enjoy yourself. If you are going on holiday with another adult, split the responsibility. Don't take that all on you. You need rest as well. It's really important.
And also, I think there's a lot of guilt attached to it.
Yeah.
For women. I can't speak for men, but I can only speak for women.
I remember when the kids were young and you go on holiday and everyone's like, oh, it's so lovely you're going on holiday. And yes, it is lovely. And yes, it is a privilege. But you are also making sure they're covered in sun cream every 5 minutes, making sure they don't drown in the pool, blowing up their armbands, making sure they've got the right food, making sure they go down for their nap, making sure their nappy's changed, changing them out of their wet costume for lunch. You are on the go constantly because you're so responsible for these little people not in your own environment, and it's not always that relaxing, I think, to go away with little kids.
Well, I mean, we spoke about this in our episode of how to have an imperfect summer.
Yeah.
And I've often struggled with holidays.
Yeah.
Like, holidays are not, they're not notoriously, they're not an easy time for our family.
Yeah.
And so someone said to me yesterday, are you looking forward to going away? And well, I'm looking forward to lying in the sun.
Yeah.
There are elements to it I'm really looking forward to. I'm looking forward to getting on a plane.
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to not having any responsibilities for 10 days.
Yeah.
I am also very aware that it takes me a while to chill the fuck out. It takes my daughter time to decompress.
Yeah.
She's not brilliant with the change. And my husband really struggles not to work because he runs his own business.
Yeah.
So there's all of these elements happening. And he keeps saying to me, you're looking forward to it, looking forward to it. And I'm like, well, not really. I'm looking forward to parts of it.
But then you also feel guilty for not looking forward to it
because it's such a privilege to go on holiday.
Exactly. And then it feels really ungrateful.
It feels so ungrateful. So then I feel guilty for how I feel.
Yeah.
And then that's a whole nother thing. And also, we're going to France. We go to France a lot. And it is so beautiful there, this part of France that we go to. It is magnificent. The views are amazing. The weather's amazing. I hate
French food.
I hate the food.
I know, because I've been to Paris with you and you were not happy.
So I really, really struggle to eat.
And you don't eat cheese.
How I like to eat there. But everything there is bread and cheese.
Yeah.
I love bread.
Yeah.
But everything there is covered, smothered in butter or oil, smothered.
Yeah.
But because that's how the French do it. That's French food. And it's just not how I like to eat. So I really struggle with eating in a way that I don't enjoy. So there's that element as well. And, how I eat is really important to me. It's really important to my mental health. I've said this many times on the show. So there's a lot. And I think it's okay if you feel a little bit stressed about coming out of routine or going away because it shifts a lot of things.
I think it's normal for a lot of people.
But people don't talk about it.
No, they don't talk about it because they're just like, you're going on holiday, you excited? Yeah, I can't wait. Great.
And then everyone puts up these summer photos.
Like we had the summer of our lives. Everything was amazing. It's
And
not amazing
I
every
remember
day.
being on holiday last summer, right? And I had just had back surgery, so I wasn't in a brilliant, physically I wasn't brilliant, mentally I wasn't brilliant. And I swear to you, I was lying by the pool, I was on my phone scrolling, watching other people on holiday, feeling, not jealous is too strong, but feeling somehow inadequate. And then I had to remind myself, you are on holiday as well, and you're feeling like this.
Yeah.
So you can get so drawn into other people's stuff, other people's showcases.
Yeah. I actually don't really do social media when I'm away or in the summer. I just kind of switch it all off because I can't be fucked with it.
I barely do social media now.
And I never feel better for it, you know. The other day I just unfollowed someone because I just we've had this conversation before, but every single time I see a post from this person I feel irritated or slightly upset, and I just thought, I do a show on this stuff, like it's my feed, I can curate it how I want. Goodbye. I just unfollowed. Now I don't have to see it anymore. It's done, it's finished.
Yeah.
But when I'm away I just don't bother at all.
As I'm getting older and older, I am on social media less and less, and I know that it is, listen, social media is very much attached to what we do.
Yeah.
So we can't unplug from it completely, which I find really infuriating.
Yeah.
But it's just not good for me. It's not good for anybody.
It's not good for anybody.
It's good for business and it's good for awareness. There's stuff that it brings that are really helpful and useful, but I just mentally I don't think it's ever good for your well-being. I really don't.
That would be my summer tip, is come off your social media for a bit.
Yeah, and read a book instead.
Yeah.
Read a book, definitely, or go onto Netflix and just, So we're going to finish the show with a few questions, listeners. What is one thing you want to do this summer that is purely for you? Not your kids, not your partner, not your work, you. Have you got an answer, Lauren?
I'm thinking about it as you're saying it.
I know what I would like to do, but it's not going to be possible this summer.
I actually don't have an answer. What is yours?
I've got... Both of my kids are away for we've got 10 days where there's no children.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually have a lot of space this summer and we're not working.
Mm-hmm.
And I keep saying to people, I've got no kids and I've got no work. And at first it was a bit like, what am I going to do? But now that, I know you're going to roll your eyes, but now that I have got a new love in my life, which is paddle, I plan on spending every day on a paddle court as much as I want because I don't have to rush off and have to do anything. And I would have loved to have gone on a paddle holiday. I would have loved that. But unfortunately, my husband is having back surgery, so I'm going to be looking after him in those 10 days. But that is one thing I would have, if he wasn't having back surgery, I definitely would have gone on a paddle holiday for just a couple of days, like a long weekend or something. Then I can come back and play with James.
Yeah, right.
What is one thing that you want to do this summer that's purely for you?
Well, we're going to explore a new city because we've also got 10 days when Josh is away, the other kids are away. So we're going to go to Lisbon for 4 days. And I really like city breaks and I really like exploring new cities and I really like just going somewhere I've never been before. The food, the scenery, the everything. So I'm really excited to
Lisbon
do that.
is apparently an amazing city.
Yeah.
My sister went last year. She adored it.
Yeah, well, we just wanted to pick somewhere that wasn't too far away
Yeah.
and that we hadn't been to. So, yeah.
So that's
I'm
what you're doing.
excited
You're going
for
to
that.
Lisbon.
Yeah.
But something that's purely for you. Because that's
Well,
with
that
Ollie.
is- but
that's
that is
with
for
Ollie.
me.
But something for...
But I'm not doing it for him. I mean, as in, that is for me. I know we're going together, but I mean, I will be thoroughly enjoying that.
But is there something that you would do that was just for you?
I don't think so.
Is there something you want to do that is just for you?
No, not really. Not desperately. No.
So, clubbers, asking you, turning this onto you, what is one thing you want to do this summer that is purely for you? And we'd like to hear from you.
Oh, yeah. Let us know.
And the final question of the episode. What does your most unapologetic summer self look like?
Oh, I can tell you that.
Oh, come on. Dish it.
No makeup.
Yeah.
No drying the hair.
straighteners.
No hair straighteners or even drying the hair. Just get out of the shower, leave it to the full fro or stick it up on my head. No makeup, no blow drying the hair.
No maintenance,
no
basically.
maintenance, no bra, no shoes or socks. I mean,
Are there any items of clothing that are going on
yeah,
your
like
body?
some sort of sundress, a sundress and knickers, and like basically that is it. And
Okay, so we've got the aesthetic,
yeah,
right?
okay, that's what I look like.
That's what you look
what
like.
am I doing?
Yeah.
I'm like, firstly, I'm having my morning coffee in the garden,
Yeah.
and I'm just enjoying that morning weather.
Yeah.
I'm doing my laundry outside. I'm letting God dry the clothes. Love that. And I'm just picking little bits of salad or whatever I fancy for lunch, and doing everything that I can outside. And I'm not really I'm not clock watching. And that's what I'm doing.
Not clock watching.
Yeah. I don't have to be anywhere. And if something takes me an extra half an hour, then it just does.
I don't really know what mine looks like. My most unapologetic summer self. I don't know. It feels like a very big question, because it's not really your summer self. It's your most unapologetic self. What does that look like? That's a huge question.
And also, I'm not feeling guilty. Like, let's say it's 5:30 on a Wednesday, and I feel like having a glass of wine. I'll just have one. Sit in the sun and enjoy it.
I think my most unapologetic summer self, it just is like me, just on a paddle court, no phone, no one driving me mad, no one needing anything from me. It's not about the paddle. It's just about doing something that I really love, that's active, that brings me joy, that's purely for me. And it's purely joyful. It's nothing else. It's not for any other reason than just to have fun.
Yeah,
I
fun is
love
good.
that.
Fun is good. Fun is good.
I know.
Oh, clubbers, we'll miss you this summer.
Make sure you miss us.
Yeah, and come back to us in September.
Please come back to us. We've got 2 more shows, summer shows that are going to be re-releases. I think they're called what are they called? Throwbacks.
Yeah, classics. We usually call them classics from the archive, don't we?
No.
Yeah?
No, we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
Well, I do. I
Well,
don't know what
since
you
when?
call them.
I don't call them classics from the archives.
That's what we did last year.
Whatever, doesn't matter. I don't think that's what we called it, but that is what they are.
That is what they are.
And we'll be back in September with some brand new shows. We've got some amazing guests lined up for you, some amazing doctors talking about some really interesting things, and it's not dry. I promise you it's really interesting for your mental, physical, spiritual,
Emotional self.
yeah. And we'll be back in September. Have a wonderful summer. Make sure you relax. Make sure you invest in your self-care and do the things that bring you joy for you.
See you soon, clubbers.
Bye.